go. Oh, crap. There we go. Well. What's the deal, YouTube? What is going on? It is Craig Harris, the Messiah of Xbox. Indeed. How is everybody doing this evening? I am in between playing a little Mass Effect, so I put the Xbox on pause or hold, whatever you want to call it, doing the trying to rescue the female Krogan on Surkesh. So took a while to get the DLC going. Actually took a day. Finally, Microsoft hit me back up. Big shout out to their customer service. I had to create a brand new password ID, and I got everything working. Still had to pull some tricks out of the old bag to initiate it offline, to load the game, and then go back online to at the character creator screen, and just craziness with the Xbox. But it is what it is. It's because it's running an emulator, it doesn't do a ton of old stuff, so or a ton of stuff directly like it should. And but you have to load from the emulator screen, so forth and so on. So going on. Hopefully everybody's out there, is safe, having a good weekend. I know I have had a pretty good weekend. Like I said, went and checked out the Star Wars movie. Hopefully you all checked it out. Yeah, hopefully, you know, like I said, you all picked up some games over the weekend and started enjoying the bowl season because Capital One Bowl Week indeed starts this week officially. So what is good, everybody over there in the chat? What's happening? I die and 809 J Dog. How you doing? How you doing? So, but yeah, we'll get into it right here. This is the Porch Light. I'm literally just, what's up, Mo? I am literally just taking a break from playing Mass Effect. I'll be playing that for about another hour. But I want to do this quick Porch Light, run down some topics here, and then just check in and see how everybody was doing. Like I said, hopefully everybody had a good weekend. Let's see here. Wow. So I did not see that coming. Okay. So, but yeah, Kingdom Hearts. Alrighty, yeah. I'm glad everybody got some games. There were some pretty good sales this weekend. Oh, EA had a lot of games on sale, and the Mass Effect Andromeda at Walmart on the Xbox. Mass Effect Andromeda is $14, and I recommend you go buy it at $14. If you have an Xbox, just get it. It is worth $14. There's no DLC. And in order for you to find out what happened on the Korean art, they're writing either a comic book or a novel just to wrap everything up, because EA has pretty much destroyed that game. So, yeah, Darksiders 2 is free on PSN. So, well, let's get into it here. First things first, well, as you can see the thread line here, Ni no Kuni 2 has been delayed. Let me see if we can do a little screen sharing here. So we'll start on off. And Ni no Kuni 2 is on the PlayStation. For all you all who don't know, I do not believe this game will be available on Xbox. But if it is, it's delayed, okay? I'm not for sure if it's coming to Xbox, but if it is, it has been delayed. And we'll find out when it's coming out here. Let's see here. Yeah, this is, I'll share this with you all. This is Polygon. This is coming from Polygon.com. Go ahead and share this real quick. This is a JRPG, but you can see here, this is done. This was done December 12th. Ni no Kuni 2 delayed a second time to March 2018. They say that level 5 needs more work. Now, if the game, this looks like a cartoon. So, and I've never played any Ni no Kuni. It's got a loyal following. So, but nevertheless, it's been delayed till March. So we also know in March that Sea of Thieves is coming. So she'll be competing against the 4K chicken. We will. So, but it's like I said, it was supposed to come out in a few weeks, January 19th. But it's not coming out until March. So it's going to go up against the aforementioned Sea of Thieves is definitely launching. Yes, there's a rumor that God of War is coming out in March as well. There's been nothing to suggest that that is true. It's just a rumor. So we'll just go with what is available. We all know that this game has been pushed till March. We know that Sea of Thieves with the 4K chicken is coming out. But for all you all who are looking to get this game, hopefully this does not perturb you. Games get delayed all the time. A delay is better than it being canceled. But if you had your heart set on it, it is what it is, folks. It is a delay. It is unfortunate, and but it's the second time. So it says level 5 needs a bit more time. So it's got to do a little bit more on level 5. So whatever level 5 is, so hopefully it's worth it if you guys go out and buy it. So let's move it on here, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls and children of all ages. We'll move it on here. We're going to roll right into the next story. GameStop. Let's see here. GameStop, I believe, I don't know if it's to the end of this week, but I saw a story where they're selling PSN for $39. Let me see if I can pull that story. For $39.99 GameStop. Let me just see if this is going to come up here. So let's see here. Yeah. Let me go ahead and pull this on up. So, and this is in case you want PlayStation Plus for 1 whole year. $40. Make you holla. So let me go ahead and share this screen. Accurate information, but according to this, it says PlayStation Plus 1 membership by Sony Computer Entertainment, or SCE, but it's known by its gangster name, SCE, $39.99. So 12-month membership. And if you play a lot of PSN, this isn't bad. That's not bad for a damn year. I may go ahead and look into that. So, and also, yeah, as you can see here, here's Horizon Zero Dawn. This is without, this Horizon Zero Dawn is without the new expansion on it, but it's $37.99. So I recommend that. I mean, but I recommend you get the extension, or you just get the Game of the Year. And I believe the Game of the Year for Horizon Zero Dawn, or Game of the Year, the new extension, is $49.99, which it's worth it. It is. I started playing it again the other day. So, but a beautiful game. Forgot how good that game looked and how good that game is. So, but $39.99 for a PlayStation Plus 1 year membership. Also here, there was some Xbox news. So this is a good deal, I think, if you do PlayStation Plus 1 year online. Now remember, I don't know what's going to happen with the whole net neutrality thing. I don't know how that's going to work. If it goes into effect, I don't know how much your internet will be. A lot of people, they're claiming, are going to leave the internet. That's what I've been hearing. They're just going to say, all right, I mean, again, my generation, we already know what to do without it because we grew up without internet. So, but you all's generation, man, I certainly hope nothing bad happens. But nevertheless, PlayStation 1 year membership, GameStop, $39.99. $39. Make you holla. So $25 at the movies this past weekend. So, and I got a couple gift cards. I can officially announce it. Shopping is over. Thank God. So let me pull up some more stuff because I think you can get the Xbox One S for I can't remember if it was $199, $99. I can't remember if it was 3 months or something. Or that's a Microsoft store, but I could have swore they had a bundle that was coming out. But 3 months, it was something like that. I'm trying to pull it up here on Google, so bear with me a second. So Xbox One S bundle. So I thought this was a new bundle. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. So I could have saw that wrong. So, but I could have sworn they had a bundle with for $199. Let's see here. Yeah, they call it the 12-day deals. And this is from Newen. This is legit. So it has just happened a couple hours ago. So let me go ahead and pull this. Actually selling well. Let me go ahead and share this screen here. Or try to share this screen here. And yeah, this is the 12 days. I'm pulling this up now if you can see this. This is the Xbox One S with one free game. 12 days of deals. So this is one of them. Xbox One S here, as you can see, does dynamic 4K, plays 4K movies, streams, 4K content. But you can see here, they got the Shadow of War bundle. It's $229. It comes with the game. Minecraft, these are all 1 terabyte, so this is actually not bad. The Minecraft bundle for $299. Or just start your unwrappers. Well, let me go ahead and get out of this screen before they flag my content. But you all can see it here. And this is my boy Chan. This is Newen. Newen is the one that reported that the Xbox One Scorpio version of the Xbox X sold out. That people saying it was sold out, and they were the first ones to report. No, it's not. You can still get your hands on one. You can still get one now. I know the GameStop right around the corner from me, it has Xbox Scorpios available right now. So, but shout out to all you all watching. Like I said, it's a late Sunday night, and I'm breezing through this news. I'm gonna do my Game of the Year announcement. The best game I've played this year. Again, it's subjective, it's argumentative. You want to call it that. It is definitely subjective. So, yeah, they got they've had that one. Charles Daniels Jr. They've actually had that one a couple years ago. But my friend Jason, that's why he has an Xbox. Is he bought a ring at I forgot the name of the store, but he bought a ring. It was like if you spent over $7.99. They gave you a free Xbox One S because I was trying. That was years ago. I was trying to get him not to take the Xbox One S, but he got it, and they just use it as a 4K Blu-ray player, so that's cool. So, and yeah, it's only worth it if you believe it's worth it. Yeah, that's the main thing. As long as you believe it's worth it, that's all that matters. There you go. It's the best way to think about it. So, but we'll move on. Let's see here. Let me go to some Fortnite news, because I did see that, because they've got some kind of update on Fortnite. Of course, this is we call it Pub Night, our Fort Pub, or people were calling it different things. So here's some Fortnite update. So, and again, I don't play Fortnite, so I couldn't even tell you what it's all about. But if you're just going to run around and shoot people, and we grew up doing that, playing Rainbow Six and stuff like that, and Ghost Recon. So just trying to pull this up. Well, no, this is the actual. I guess they patched it on the 13th. They put a patching in. So let's see here. But yeah, Fortnite. I guess there it is, right there. So. But Fortnite has Battle Royale, and it looks like they updated the skins, and people look like they got on Christmas clothes, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Now this down here is Fortnite, or as I like to call it, Fort Pub. But they've got a 50 on 50 Battle Royale or something like that. So, but you can download this patch and with the battle pass. But I mean, I don't play this game, but as you can see here, it looks like somebody's wearing Christmas clothes. Like there's an elf there. The news line today. Again, you're not going to have a ton of news Christmas week, and but this just broke. Return the Last Jedi made over $220 million in one weekend. So wow. I mean, unbelievable. So, but anyway, but that's Fortnite for the people that do play Fortnite, or I call it Fort Pub. So big shout out to everybody playing that game. That game's holding up well, seems to be running well. And yeah, that was pretty much the news thread. It wasn't a heck of a whole lot that happened today. So I'll give you my game of the year. And it was an exclusive game that came out for the PlayStation. It's the best game I've played this year. Let me make that clear. It's the best game I've played this year. And by far, the winner of this award, to me, Horizon Zero Dawn. It's the best game I've played this year. We're at the end of the year. I can officially say that the best. That's the best game I've played. Brand new character from a studio who had done nothing like this before. It is graphically just as good, if not better, than The Witcher. But you know, so yeah, pub night, yeah. So so yeah, the most disappointing game, I've said this before, for me personally, is Mass Effect Andromeda. Yes, I went back and tried to play it. It's still trash. You know, the story is garbage. There are things that are improved about it, but overall, it's just not a very good one. So, so yeah, so that is my game of the year. And as you can see here, it was going to be a short one. So does anybody, as far as, okay, let me talk about 2018. I'll do my commentary. I can do like a 15-minute commentary. Then I'll get on out of here. So what's going on next year? I believe with Sony, and I believe with Microsoft and Nintendo. All right. So 2018 gaming. You will see. I'll start with Sony. Sony is dedicated. If you believe them at PSX, now we can say what we want to about PSX. I mean, you can say it was trash, it was garbage, it was whatever. But we got a dedication from studios and from Sony executives that they are dedicated to making single-player games. Again, that's what they do. They make single-player cinematic experiences, and then they let the multiplayer games just come out and be multiplayer games, you know. So they give them a platform to run them on, they run them. So so I think Sony will continue to do what it's doing. Yes, Spider-Man and God of War, games like that, those are single-player games. Now, I'm not here to say, you know, they'll probably have DLC, Detroit Become Human, stuff like that. So so it's, you know, all these games are single-player games so far. They could add something later down the road. But we know those are single-player offline games. We know that all those games will probably sell well. Again, the game I'm looking forward to the most next year is Detroit Become Human, but I've been talking about that game for like a year. So I'm excited to play that game. So so we know Sony is doing that. So I don't see much change in what Sony's doing. They have a very successful platform. They have a very successful formula. Everything seems to be working for them. Microsoft, on the other hand, they are moving away from consoles, and they're going to really concentrate on their streaming. Microsoft makes, like Sony to a certain extent, Microsoft makes a ton of money off of whether it's EA Access, or they make all their money off services. So so expect their services to increase. So I expect them to put more games, the backwards compatible games and things like that. Expect more games like that on Xbox Game Pass, which I do have, which I'm going to cancel probably. Well, no, probably soon. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel it on Wednesday. It's just, you know, I mean, I've got Halo off of there, I've got Gears off of there, but again, that's just me. Going forward, I think you're going to see them increase the amount of games on Game Pass next year. Next year. I also expect them in the next 36 to 40 months to announce that they're going to have a dedicated game streaming service, and you will not need an Xbox to play it. So I think I think they'll strike a deal with either Vizio or Samsung to put an app on a television set. And you have to pay for the app. You would have to pay for the app to activate the app. You would have to pay for Xbox Live like normal. And then you would just stream games. Now, and they'll have some kind of device for you to download the games. That's all it's going to be. But I think they're going to go to that type of thing because they want you to be able to play and access things from everywhere, whether you be on a cell phone, a tablet, your PC with Windows. That they want that UW Universal Windows platform to be everywhere. So, and this puts Microsoft everywhere. What you have to remember is Google has Google TV. Apple has Apple TV. Those are Microsoft's big competitors, okay? And the only company who doesn't have a way to put information back and forth on television is Microsoft. So they're moving in that direction. They're just going to use games to do it because they're not going to, they may have some kind of stick or something like that, but we'll have to wait and see. So, yeah, I'll invite One Stop. Yeah, we'll definitely bring the face of Xbox on. Yeah, I'm gonna be inviting some real, the Xbox people to play games. Yeah, the One Stop, the Randall Thors, the Jay Fonzes. Yeah, those are the real Xbox gamers. They call it like they see it. Shout out to Randall Thor again. He was on Porter Rock's podcast yesterday, and they had a real good discussion. Randall Thor came on for like the last hour and a half. Really cool podcast. So hopefully we need more guys like that in the Xbox community because it's you got way too many frauds out there. But like I said, that's what I think Xbox is going to do in the future. As far as the immediate future, you can see what they're doing. I agree 100% with what Randall Thor has said, is that it's going to be much more of a streaming service. So, but we'll have to wait and see. I do agree with him on that, though. But again, I expect them to increase. I think two things. They'll increase how many games you can get on Game Pass. They're going to also increase the amount of the OG Xbox games. Okay, they're going to increase that too. So I'm actually hoping if they can get Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 going, I'll definitely look into buying those because those are cool games. So. So, yeah, I'm gonna definitely reach out to One Stop and get him, but it'll be after the holidays, guys. I mean, people got families, they got stuff to do. Like I said, big shout out to Foxy Games UK and to Dark Cloud. They had a real good podcast today. But even their podcast, I don't think Foxy. Pretty much, if you didn't listen to it, their podcast is going off until January 7th. Jane 7th. Okay, so we'll just have to wait and see. But like I said, big shout out to everybody that came out of podcast the other day. That was Jay Barry, J Dub, Porter Rock. That was dubbed the Winners Podcast. And guys, that's what winning sounds like. Okay, so it's but we'll move on. Nintendo, I expect Nintendo to pick up more third-party support. There's no reason for it to do that, for it not to do, I should say. So so that's what I expect of Nintendo. I really am excited for them. Hopefully they announce Donkey Kong. I don't care if that's going to be at a Nintendo press event. I don't care if it's at E3. They announce Donkey Kong, I will get a Switch, and then I'll go back and play the Breath of the Wilds and all that kind of stuff. So again, Breath of the Wild, yeah, MLB The Show, yeah. And yeah, they got it. Well, Sony has a contract with Major League Baseball, so yeah, MLB The Show. I think has is it Aaron Judge? I think he's on the cover. At least I think that was him. Could be wrong, but let's see here. Uncharted DLC soon. Not planned yet. It will come out after The Last of Us. I know that because that entire team is now on The Last of Us. So Last of Us Part 2. Which I don't expect till 2019. So I would not expect any DLC because that one was so good. The Lost Legacy was real good. So, but but it's so it's not a yeah, it's a lot of them do that. So overall, that's where I see it going in 18. So Sony has roadmapped 18 into 19, and expect Microsoft to start doing things like that too. So, but I expect Microsoft at this coming E3 to announce 4 to 6 exclusive games, and I'm talking about exclusive to the console. So I think they'll announce 6 games. I think two of the 6 games will go directly to PC day on day. I think 4 of the 6 games will be console exclusives for at least 6 months after they come out. Now I don't know what those games will be, but you know it is what it is. Also, the patch for the Witcher 3 patch has already it's been moved up to coming soon. So I don't. It could come tomorrow. You know, it probably won't be out till next year. But nevertheless, they're CD Projekt Red. Shout out to them. They are working on that. So have I played Hellblade? Yes, I'm towards the end of Hellblade. So I'm toward the end of Hellblade. So yeah. So Hellblade did well on PlayStation. Yeah, it did so well that some people that Microsoft, the open world RPG Microsoft is working on, they hired a lot of the people from Ninja Theory. So yeah, Hellblade did fine. Yeah, it did over 500,000, I think, or maybe it did 280. It did something like that. It did like 250,000 or something. But they being the studio, made five. They sold 500,000 copies, and that was good. Like I said, that game was real good. It did really well. Won some awards. It was a technical achievement. So Nintendo's overrated. Well, Nintendo has sold 10 million consoles, and they're projected to be at 14 million by next E3. So, what we have to do is keep watching them, you know. And it's okay to think that they're overrated, though. It's your opinion. No problem there. But yeah, that's what I think these gaming consoles are going to do. There's no reason for them to deviate from what they're doing. I think Microsoft's going to more of a streaming thing. I think shout out to you don't have to be sorry, Mo. Shout out to Randall Thor. I agree with where Xbox is headed, and so they're lashing out. But that's he knows it a lot better than me. He's a man with a million. Also, I think for Forza Motorsports 3, Horizon 3, they should be getting a 4K patch here soon as well. I don't know when, but you'll have The Witcher be patched if you want to go back and play it. Forza 3, again, it'll be patched if you want to go back and play it. But again, that's what Microsoft is doing. There's not a whole lot of new content. So, and since there's not a lot of new content, they want you to go back and play the old content. And that's what they're doing. That's officially a hell of a whole lot different than what Sony and Nintendo are doing, because they're bringing out new content, some old content. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see what the Switch is. It's your travel buddy. Yeah, I mean, I was at Best Buy the other day, and I saw 3 things happen. Nintendo Switches get bought, and I saw a Star Wars bundle get bought. So people are out there spending their money, and I saw that I was going to get some Dolby Atmos headsets, and I saw they were $169.99, and I was like, yeah, no, that's going to wait. Put the brakes on. So yeah, you can expect more VR announcements, Thomas Hand, from Sony, because they're going in both feet, on that. So shout out to Fizz. Fizz bought a PlayStation VR with GT Sport. So he's getting that all set up. So big shout out to Fizz, and hopefully he enjoys it. And maybe we can do some live streaming of Gran Turismo Wednesday or something like that. So I have to wait and see. But yeah, that'll be as far as the schedule. I'm going to do a podcast. I'm just looking over here. I'm going to do one on the 20th, which is Wednesday. That'll be a Craig's Corner. That'll be a noon podcast. And noon to 1 podcast, somewhere in that. I'll try to have some guests on that show. And then at that point, I will be shutting it down for the year. So because at that point, the T-shirts, I should be able to announce something with the T-shirts on Wednesday. That's the plan. I got an email back from them finally today. So hopefully I can announce that and announce, how many I got. So, so you bought the platinum headphones, bigger. Okay, yeah, let me ask you, Thomas, how is that a big improvement? Because they're 7.1, right? If they're 7.1, how is it a big improvement? I'm just asking. So email, yeah, they emailed me. So, so yeah, they emailed me to, hopefully today because they worked on Sunday. And so, yeah, everything's lining up pretty well. Hopefully on Wednesday I'll have an announcement. So we'll go with that. These are a little bit more T-shirts. And so hopefully I'll have 4 to 7 of them by, the plan is to have them by Friday, but I'll know on Wednesday either way. So like I said, I know J-Dub wants one. Get one to Sick Humor and Mark Camacho. I know those 3 guys, and Trey BK. So I know those guys want one. So and the rest, so they'll get theirs, and the rest are going to be for sale. I'm also looking to do the 4.2 greater than 6. On the back of that, it'll say the beast is slave. So you're only making 87 cents on Google AdSense. Yeah, I've tried to demonetize all my videos, Charles, and it's not worth it. So the golds were 2.1, the platinums are 7.1. Oh, you got 3D sound, cool. So, all right. Well, Top Dog, if you want one, that's fine. Just I'll announce it on Wednesday, and so hopefully on Wednesday, because either the shirts will be ready by Wednesday or they'll be ready after the holiday. So, but hopefully they'll be ready by Wednesday. So, and that's that's what I got emailed today. So, do I still buy? Yeah, I'm playing my Xbox right now. I got Mass Effect going. So there's nothing wrong with the Xbox. Okay, it's just if you go into it thinking that you were going to get a bunch of brand new games, meaning brand new, meaning like new experience with games, that's not what they've got. They've got a box that allows you to go back and wax nostalgia. And again, it's 360 was a very successful console. So, if you want to go back and play Fallout 3 and Oblivion and Skyrim, stuff like that, it's fine. I mean, I can't tell people what to do with their time and money. I wouldn't pay $500 for that, but it's not my experience. You know what I'm saying? Because it pretty much does the exact same thing that the Xbox One S does. I mean, it can play 4K Blu-rays. It can stream them. They really didn't make a improvement on it. It's just got a better hard drive and a better CPU because it's geared more towards gaming. Now, unfortunately, they don't have a ton of games. I mean a ton. I mean, there's going to always be somebody that says, well, I got 500 games and stuff like that. It's got games on it, but it doesn't have a lot of brand new games with new experiences. So if you're seeking out new experiences, Nintendo and Sony are the way to go. Now, Nintendo and Sony don't have a lot of backwards compatible, backward games that are backwards compatible. Or if you want to, they've done some remasters like The Last of Us and remastered the Nathan Drake collection. Heavy Rain, I think, got remastered. So there are games that are from PS3 that you can play on the PlayStation 4, but they're not going back remaking every single game, putting a new skin on it. That's what I mean by that. So, it's it's just, so if that's what you want though with the Xbox, that's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, Gears of War 4, Halo 5. I mean, we're going to get a Gears 6 and we're going to get a Halo whatever we're on. We're going to get Gears 5 and a Halo 6. You already know that. You already know we're going to get a Forza Horizon 4. I mean, you know that already. We know that. So they do have Metro coming out next year. They do have Sea of Thieves coming out next year. Again, those are the new experiences. So if that's what you're going with. So, but you should know that going into buying it. So yeah, Cuphead won a lot of awards. So, and Cuphead is a and Cuphead was being is a PC game. It's, to me, when I think Cuphead, I think PC first. But shout out to that developer, because again, they laid it on the line. I think one or two of them mortgaged their houses to get the money for it. So so you've been playing Forza 7. Was downgraded, really? You realized something, Forza was downgraded. Okay. So PUBG is the most popular game on PC this year. Yep, it is. No doubt about it. So you can't wait for I'm playing Sea of Thieves. That comes out in March, so I'll be getting that. So it's got a long way to go to replace Overwatch, but if it does, it does. So Overwatch is extremely popular. So well, again, Charles, they believed in their product. That's why they put the house up for sale, and they got rewarded. So, and good for them. Good for them. They have faith in their product, and it is. So, it is a PC game. It's what that is. So, period. So, it's a PC game that's been ported to consoles. That's what that is. Unlike, say, Nier Automata or Hellblade, that is a console game ported to the PC. So it's not downgraded. I mean, how is that game downgraded? Forza looks really good. So, and now the cars don't drive as well as the Gran Turismo cars. They drive totally different. So, yeah, it's a PC game. Yeah, it's a PC game that's been ported to console. Period. That's what it is. And allegedly, it's a piss poor port. So it's a PPP, a piss poor port, allegedly. So, just it is what it is. So it'd be like Star Citizen coming, or Eve Valkyrie. Now, Eve Valkyrie is a console game that went over to PC, whereas that Eve Online is a PC game. So it is made PUBG 4K. Well, I mean, they took a straight. I don't know what they did. I'm not buying it. So that's all I can say. So a little bit less, yeah. Like I said, that game, I said that before, that game's a joke at this point, and this whole thing, it's in preview and, or whatever they want to call it. That's fine. I mean, it is in preview. Like I said, I've moved off of that. To me, it's a joke. I would not have bought that game, but it is what it is. I do know if you buy an Xbox X right now, they will go ahead and they will go ahead and they will give you a free PUBG. So it is what it is. So I mean, like I said, I'm not buying it, and I don't, if somebody gives it to me, fine. If someone wants to buy it for me, fine. I am not going to waste my dollar on it. So yeah, again, that's fine. I don't, it's if people are enjoying it, that's the main thing. On Cuphead's name, yeah, we did. So Cuphead did very well. So yeah, I don't know anybody that hates Xbox. I know they hate some of their fans. Fans are, like I said, their fans are retards as far as I'm concerned. So, so yeah, there you go. Take it to the gaming streets. There you go. So, but are there any questions or anything? Because I do want to get back to playing Mass Effect 3. So, so because it's my I may have to put some new batteries in. So you hate Microsoft? Okay. So if they fix it, yeah, it won't be fixed until it comes to the PlayStation. So, and it may never come to PlayStation because look, it's been out on PC for how long and it's still not fixed. So, that's just, gamers want the true facts on what's happening. Yeah, you're right, support gaming, and that's what Randall Thor said. It was the way he said it was very, very insightful. He said, and I'm paraphrasing him, he said that the Xbox community would rather hear a good lie than a hard truth. And you know, they're literally, shout out to Porter Rock 77. He's being painted as the bad guy in the Xbox community, and all he is doing is asking them for some type of paper work, something, some kind of links for the stuff they're saying. And that's because they're used to just being able to say whatever the hell they want to say, and nobody just asks them for proof. They're just used to doing that. It's the way they are. Not yet, Andrew. I've not finished yet. I think I'm in the end sequence though. So that's where I think I'm at. So yeah, so almost I'm getting there. Just been real busy. So yeah, I deserve to relax whenever I feel. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna play Mass Effect till about 10, and then I'll be going to bed. So Porter Rock's been right. Yeah, and that's just it. He's painted as the bad guy. But again, Porter Rock didn't say things like Vega Ryzen CPU or GPU, whatever you want to call it. Porter Rock did not say a 1080p 60 mode on Horizon, not Horizon, my goodness, Assassin's Creed. Porter Rock didn't say a new Star Wars game would be Xbox only because it's Xbox does, they can't. BioWare no longer is a separate entity. It's owned by EA. The original games, Star Wars games, whether it be Republic Commando, Knights of the Old Republic, that was made by Lucas Arts Studio. That was an actual studio dedicated to just making Star Wars games. Now everything Lucas is owned by Walt Disney. So, so he's not the one. It's just those guys are telling the Xbox community what they want to hear, and they don't want anybody to challenge them on it. That's the reality. That's what has come out. This whole year, that's what it's been about it. So, no, I'll be Hellblade before Scalebound comes out. So, yeah, no, I'm not going to play Hellblade. I think neutrality is going to affect us gamers. I think it will. Yeah, I think unfortunately it will. It's not passed yet, but I think it will. I think if you are really dependent on internet for stuff, then yeah, it could affect you. So yeah. So yes, but I'll get the Hellblade, yeah. But Hellblade is really fun. It's creepy to play. So yeah, well, I mean, didn't pay Porter Rock yet. Well, I'm sure they'll pay him. I didn't know he had a bet with D-Batch, but I'm sure they'll pay him. I'm sure those brothers will work it out. So I hope they do. So I hope they do. So you're gonna play Halo 35? Good Lord. I mean, again, I like all the Halo games, so I'm a Halo fan. So I like the lore, that's in Halo, and I loved Halo Reach. I know a lot of people hated Halo Reach, so games play better on Xbox X. Okay, well, we know that's not true. So it doesn't matter what anybody says. We know that's not true. Gold, silver. Yeah, I think you're going to end up with tier internet. I hope I'm wrong. Now, I don't think they're going to do it like overnight. I think it'll take 6 months, and then they'll start making changes. Now, I will tell you, if you have Netflix has already signed deals, so their internet is not going to change. So whatever internet you have, if you have Netflix, that will not change. I don't know about Amazon and Hulu and the other ones, HBO Go. I don't know how that's going to work. So, if neutrality is no longer in effect, your PS4, yeah, well, like I said, the good thing about the PS4 is that, look about it, Horizon Zero Dawn, Nier Automata, Persona 5, Hellblade, MLB The Show, all those games, those are just games off the top of my head. You did not need the internet to play those games. So, I mean, that's just the reality. And that right there is what I just named is hundreds of hours of entertainment. So Nobody cares what you think. You cry too damn much gaming up. We should fight for an open internet. Well, like I said, I think, yeah, and I'm going to be trying to organize some people, or I'm trying to get with some people that are organizing, but we won't be able because Congress is about to go on recess, I think either Wednesday or Thursday. So we won't be able to put anything together until the congressmen and women come back home. Yes, I've seen the new Star Wars film. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. So it took a lot of risk. I'm not going to spoil anything. And we can't be mad at the directors because it's like, first we say we want them to take risk. And then it's like, because like episode 7, the saga episode 7, The Force Awakens, people were like, they played it too safe. And then it's like, okay, so now in episode 8, they take big risks and people are still complaining. So, it's just, it's unfortunate. So, so, so there you go. But that's just me, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, like I said, I dropped a 20 on him. So like 6 getting in and then movie tavern, 6 getting in, and then I spent like 14, 15 in the theater. So it's just, it is what it is. So, but like I said, Ni no Kuni 2 on the PlayStation has been delayed. PS Plus is $40 at GameStop. You can still go buy it. Fortnite or Fort Pub or Pub Night, whatever you guys are calling it, on PS4. It's got a big update on there. And my game of the year is Horizon Zero Dawn. So, yeah, they've already started going to the chips. Yeah, I agree with that. So, yep, you're right. Yeah, it's yeah, I recommend Star Wars. I gave it a 9 out of 10. And a big shout out to Beastfire Tim Dog because he gave it like an 8.9 or something like that. So he enjoyed it too. So me and Tim were both big Star Wars fans. So, so it's yeah, they're frauds there, but yeah, that's beyond that. And like I said, you all have got to go through your 7 stages of grief, and all of you all do. So signs of the end, yeah. So it's yeah, Tim Dog. Yeah, Tim Dog's a cool guy. I certainly hope he has him and his family have a good holiday. So yeah, well again, I've never met those guys. Like I said, I think Next Gen is a cool guy. So he's a cool guy. Watching Star Wars Thursday. Yeah, you'll enjoy it. You enjoy it. Have a good one when you watch it. I'm not gonna spoil nothing. I'm not gonna say anything. So hopefully you enjoy that. But I mean, everybody needs to go see that Star Wars movie. So and go see it because I'm gonna do my spoiler thing on Wednesday because Wednesday is gonna be my last live show, God willing. Yeah, the X-bots are grieving. You're right about that. So I'm sure your daughter, hopefully she will enjoy it. It's a pretty cool movie. So, and it's a lot of deep cuts in there. So if you are a fan of the episode 4, 5, and 6, you'll love it. I mean, you will love it. So yeah. Yeah, I like Kid Smooth too. Yeah, like I said, there's legitimate guys in the Xbox community. So you can't judge those guys. Like I don't look at a Randall Thor and put him in the same category as these other front row riders because that's not what he is. So yeah, that's fine. Oh, you did? Okay, well, yeah, a lot of the doctors, yeah, that I know, they're on vacation. A friend of mine, he works at a doctor's office, and he's done for the year. He said he's off until January 5th. So Santa brought me a sound bar. That's what I got for my Christmas. So I got a brand new sound bar. I tested it; it worked, so I packed it right back up, and so we got that, and we got a couple of movies. We got I got her Wind River, and I got her some jewelry, got her a gift card to Victoria's Secret. You know how that is, guys. So no milk and cookies. I might get that Wednesday when I'm doing my podcast. I might have some milk and cookies. So you bought the sound bar. Yeah, no, yeah. My girl, she bought me the sound bar. Yeah. Yeah, she bought me a sound bar. No sub. We're in an apartment, so there's no reason to have a subwoofer. So no, it's supposed to be native 4K chickens. So so oh, nothing. I don't know him. I don't know that guy, Top Dog. So yeah, yeah. Pay up, beta gamers. Yeah, pay it up. But yeah, there was a lot of deep cuts in the Star Wars movie. But hopefully you'll enjoy it. Now it is 2 hours. It's 2.5 hours long. So, if your daughter's got a short attention span, she may not like it. So I do not know, Andrew. I do not know. I do know. Now I will announce this on Wednesday. I will be, and this is something I had planned to do anyway, and I had mentioned this last month, but I will cycle, no pun intended, I will cycle the mods on Wednesday. There'll be different mods on Wednesday. I was going to do that anyway. So and there'll be some mods that stay the same, but I will cycle new mods on Monday. There's nothing that they did wrong. So it's just, I'm gonna cycle them because I've been meaning to do that for like a week, but I'm like, Wednesday's a perfect time to do it. So where's the great news? Again, there's not a ton of news in gaming right now. So there's just not. It's Christmas time. Everybody should have what they want. Hopefully you all got what you wanted. She got me an RCA one. She got an RCA soundbar. It was a Black Friday deal at Wally World for like $30. So it's fine. It's cool. So you take your privileges. Oh my God, y'all are terrible. So but there'll be different mods because there's new subs to the channel. So and it's not like the mods are bad. It's just I'm gonna cycle the mod. So but I've always done that. So okay, well, that's fine. I mean, yeah. I mean, again, I don't have a problem with those people personally. I mean, I'm not saying that they're not what you're saying, but I don't have an issue with them. So, I mean, you can look at it and look and see how wrong they've been on so many things. It's not even funny. So it's kind of like, why begrudge them? It's kind of like, damn. So I knew what you meant, Spartan God. So look, you can't knock what those guys are doing because one, they figured out that there's a sucker born every minute. And they figured out if we just tell people what they want to hear, it won't matter what the truth is. And not only that, they actually send money to them. So, and that's something else. I mean, so shout out to those guys for figuring that out. So they're annoying because you're letting them be annoying. So yeah, just don't let them be annoying because they're not going to change. It's damaging the brand. Yes and no. Again, the woman that when I went out on Black Friday, the woman that had the Xbox One S, she doesn't even know who those people are. She did not care about frames per second. She did not care about something else. All she wanted was the Madden bundle for Xbox One S, and that's what she was getting her nephew. So I'm sorry, is it the nephew? The grandson, something like that. That's what she was buying. She didn't care about what anybody else is saying. So, and that's kind of what you have to say. So, We have a name for silly people in Scotland. I'm sure you do. You got a name for them everywhere. So, yeah. Well, Randy Outdoors always been a straight shooter. So, what's frames per second? Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. The people who went out and the group of people. That's why I'm the messiah of Xbox. The woman that walked in to buy the Xbox One for her son, whatever, niece, nephew, grandson, they don't care about what those guys are saying. Those people were not being represented. I represent those people. So you all in the chat have got to determine whether the people that are online are telling you the truth or anything like that. And then you can either keep going to their channels or not go to their channels. I decided not to go to their channels. So, that's just me though. That was easy for me to do. I just don't go anymore. So there you go, chicken dinner. Yeah, I'll be getting to chicken dinner on Sea of Thieves. So, but again, you all need to understand. You take a sense of entitlement with a massive inferiority complex. There's your Xbox gamer, okay? And I'm talking about the people who are online lying, trolling, stuff like that. The general Xbox gamer isn't like that. So now there until those guys start speaking up, and it was good to hear Rand Outdoor finally start speaking up on there's a group of people in denial, and that's just the way it is. So yeah, I agree. I don't have any problem with the Xbox community. If they're on some gaming stuff, great. But if they're on some BS, they ain't gonna have it. So, I'm not gonna have it. Like I said, hopefully a shout out to Ryan the Professional, because he's gonna have some Xbox people on his podcast, and I'm gonna go in there and represent the Xbox because I'm the messiah of Xbox. So, and I'm gonna represent the Xbox brand. So, that's just the way it's going to be. So, she appreciates you. Okay. So you came to YouTube's for facts. Well, okay. Not prayer. There you go. You're the Shogun of PlayStation. Well, there you go. Well, another week, in another week and a half, the Xbox will need another pope. So, okay. So, I guess I'm beneath you then, if you say so. So, who loves you, Mo? Well, I'm sure somebody does love you. None of my business. My bad. My bad. Yeah. So, but yeah. So I got a sound bar for the holiday, and that's it. So Hellblazer Game of the Year. It was something else. That game is something else. So I'm enjoying it. Shout out to you, Fatal. Well, yeah, I'm here not to steer people wrong, so I do appreciate that. So came to YouTube for facts. Yeah, wrong place. So yeah, you prefer the voice of Xbox? Okay. So, well, I got promoted. I went from being the voice to being the Pope to now being the Messiah. So, yeah, there you go. The stuff on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with that. See, what has happened is that, all right, here's what's happened. Because the channel is successful. I mean, it's beyond success, okay? The Xbox community, I'm talking about the idiot Xbox people, they can't stand it. Like, I mean, they hate it. I mean, especially now because we're driving them out as far as not shutting down their podcast, but there's people not watching them anymore. And they know it. They know it. They're not stupid. So, and people are just tired of it. They know it. So, but yeah, it was pretty damn funny. So, about 2 for 25. What do you mean 2 for 25? The dread pope of Xbox. There you go. Yeah. Well, people are just telling the truth, and the people have figured it out. Hey, look, they'd rather just be lied to, and it's kind of like, all right, that shit's getting old. You know, as I said a couple of weeks ago, or earlier this week, that MPD that came out, that destroyed the Xbox community. It destroyed them in a sense that their whole narrative went way out of the window. So you root well, yeah, you just, yeah, we're gonna keep bringing the truth, but I mean, we're gonna make changes on, I'm making changes on my channel, and there's gonna be other guys that make changes on their channel too, because there are a lot of people who have the Xbox. I'm just telling you, as somebody who plays on Xbox, who has friends on Xbox, they really don't like these guys, okay? So that's kind of where everything kind of started. It was a grassroots effort to let, you know, we were just kind of like, well, do we call them out or do we just let them walk into a wall? And we knew you can ask a question. Of course you can. We can either let them walk into a wall with their people that follow them, or you could just call them out. And the calling out thing does not work. So you just let them walk into a wall, and they have all walked into a wall. So it is what it is. So yeah, you can ask a question. So if it's going to be about you getting booted or something like that, that's not a question. So, but you can ask a question, ask a gaming question. So, yeah, but yeah, you're right. But yeah, when you become a symbol, and what they did, it actually was pretty smart. Okay, here's what those guys did. I am being balanced. I mean, I just gave you the gaming news of today. So that's pretty balanced. So there's nothing more to say. I mean, PUBG is the newest game on Xbox, and it runs like crap. Ni no Kuni 2 has been delayed. You can get PlayStation Plus for $40. Fortnite, or whatever you all want to call that, got an update for Battle Royale. And my game of the year is Horizon Zero Dawn. That pretty much is pretty good right there. So, you know. So, well, that's an unfair question. You do realize that Jay has bought and gave away anywhere from 3 to 5 Xbox One, the new ones. So, you know, I don't, you know, so that's kind of a silly question, don't you think? So, how is somebody that gives away Xboxes bad? So, I mean, that's a question for you. It's a rhetorical question. Somebody who physically goes out, buys systems, and then gives them away so that people can enjoy the system. How is that a bad person? So, so yeah. You know, well, he's just saying that to troll. As far as the other person, she plays a lot of her games and streams them. So, I mean, again, that's just, it is what it is. So, they're not going rogue. That's a simple question. That's my question for you. How is somebody that bought 3 to 5 Xboxes how is that bad? How is that fraudulent? See, that's a question, okay? If you're gonna call somebody a fraud, what makes them a fraud? You saying it isn't enough. So yeah, the chat is out of control with it. So you know, but that's a you problem. That's the thing. See, that's a you problem. That's not a nobody else's problem. The people that got the Xboxes seem to be pretty happy. Fame 2K, I believe he won one, and he's ecstatic about it. So hit him up and say, give back the Xbox. You know, why don't you, I mean, you could do that. So okay, so the whole thing with Iron Wolf. Iron Wolf said that the Xbox was more powerful than 4 Titans. Why didn't anybody in the Xbox community call BS on him? That's a question. Well, you're talking about treason. That's a high crime. You're comparing somebody buying an Xbox and giving it away to a high crime. That's pretty bad. So, so yeah. The little bit Mo Allen, yeah. A little bit more Allen. Oh my God. Oh. No, he was not being honest, and he even came on this podcast and said he wasn't being honest. So, and matter of fact, he owns that, and it's a big laugh now. So, you know, it's this. I'm just telling you the truth. I mean, it's actually pretty funny. So, yeah, I know treason. So, so yeah, it's hilarious. So we're just all you're doing is dragging. All he's doing is getting deeper in the water, and he's starting to drown. I mean, nobody. I've not said anything negative about him. So, oh yeah, I know. Comparing that to a high crime of treason. So, so now I don't recommend buying the Xbox One X unless you can get it for like $250 or $300. That's what it's worth. So, but you know, to me, that's my opinion. So, the little bit Mo Allen, yeah, that's pretty damn funny. I like that. Yeah. So, but the Xbox guys, they hang themselves. But guys, it is man, how long I've been here? Been here an hour. Yeah, I've been here an hour, so it's time to go ahead and roll on up out of here. So, you know, but since there's no more questions, you know, a person that buys through device. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Real gamer for life. Yeah. So yeah, and that's it's good that people recognize that. So that's the main thing. That's the main thing. So all right then, guys, it's we're gonna get on up out of here. As I said before, I'm gonna get back and play finish this mission on Mass Effect, rescuing the queen here, not the queen, but I guess the female Krogan. Then I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. So, but guys, I appreciate you being here. Like I said, I've got one more podcast before the end of the year, and I'm going to try to have as many people as I can on it, just to say thank you to them. Because I want to say thank you to them publicly. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna invite One Stop in Puerto Rock and Bear Hugger and everybody. I'm gonna try to invite everybody just to say hi. They can just pop in, poof, pop right back out. It's it's a week of families and stuff like that. So go be with your family, be with your friends, stuff like that. So I work in the medical field, and trust me, there's a lot of people who are losing their loved ones, and they're not going to have a good holiday. So yeah, like I said, my next live one, God willing, everything works out, will be Wednesday. And if not Wednesday, I will see you all after the holiday, actually. So but I plan on trying to do one on Wednesday. So, but so yeah, but like I said, on Wednesday, the first thing that will happen is all the mods will change on Wednesday, which is something I had planned to do. I just hadn't got around to doing it. I'm also looking to do some uploads, looking to do some uploading things directly to iTunes or something like that. So I'm just looking to do some stuff like that. So, but that'll be going into next year. And like I said, I may even do a blog talk radio show for gaming. Possibly. I'm going to look into that as well. So, but we'll go there and let's check that out. And like I said, so Wednesday, like I said, everybody will be demodded on Wednesday, God willing. And if not, I'll do it after the holiday. I may just wait to do it after the holiday. So, But everybody check it out. So when I come back, I'll be doing some Black Panther stuff, the movie Black Panther. I will be doing, so I'll be balancing it out with more movie stuff and to catch up to the video game stuff, because it's been video game heavy this year. And I really want to do more movie stuff. So, so shout out to everybody that came by. Like I said, it's late Friday, Sunday night. So hope everybody had a good weekend. And I am going to get out of here because Mom just turned on the porch light to go home. So I'll talk to you guys later. And if I do not hear from you, you do not hear from me, you all have a good, safe holiday. And remember, if you go out tonight, we're white. Peace.